Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Base Taste. Now this one was completely unplanned. As you know, whatever. Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Base Taste. Now this one was completely and utterly unplanned. Regular viewers would have noticed that I've done some beer for the new year and I've done biscuits and I'm going to carry on doing biscuits, but we shopped in Marks and Spencer's. Yes, we shop in Marks and Spencer's. Got some really good yellow stickers and that's what brings me really perfectly to why I'm doing this Base Taste. So yeah, we're in the shop, saw this yellow sticker and I was like, you are kidding me. Seriously? Who would pay that much for that? And you may wonder, what's he rambling on about? And I'll show you. So, it's cheese. It's cheese, right? Not just cheese. It's haute fromagerie. And it's reduced from £7.50 to £1.50. And these aren't big pieces of cheese, but there might be a reason for that. So there's 4 pieces of cheese for £7 flipping 50. I know cheese can be expensive and I've got a feeling these are like proper fancy French cheeses from France, which is why they're so expensive. But to reduce them to one, there's loads of these. I should have bought more, but that would just be greedy. And what if I don't like them? Do you know what I mean? I don't like waste and I don't really want to have to eat like 3 or 4 trays of these just because I paid £1.50 for them. But shall we get straight into it? Because I'm rambling on. Now, there's 4 cheeses. They've all got fancy names. I don't know what they are, but I've already Googled them. So before I try each one, I'm going to tell you what Google AI tells me at the beginning, and that's all. And then I'll just let you know what I think of it. So just quickly, I'll reel off what each cheese is with bad pronunciation. Saint Nectaire, Marolles, Forme d'Ambert, and Croton de Chèvre. Now I know that chèvre means goat. I think it means goat. So yeah, that's what it is. So I've just noticed there's pictures on there as well. So yeah, 3 cow milk cheeses and 1 goat milk cheese. Right, let's open it. Flip it. That is cheesy. Oh, do you know what? It smells like if you've not changed your socks for a few days and they go a little bit hard. Yes, I've done that. Teenage life, eh? Yeah, they smell like cheesy socks. But that makes me think I'm going to like these. Right, so the first one I'm going to try. Oh, can I get these out? I probably don't need to. The Saint Nectaire. I'm going to try the Saint Nectaire. Right, Google. Right, I need to tell you my PIN number then. Right, Saint Nectaire is renowned semi-soft washed rind cheese from the Auvergne Auvergne region of central France, produced since the 17th century and made from cow's milk. So it's supposed to have a creamy texture, earthy hazelnut-like flavour and a distinct greyish orange brown rind, which it does have. Right, let's give it a go. There might be a few cuts into this, like, because I'm probably going to eat clean and then freshen my palate or something. But anyway, let's give this a go. I don't even know how much I'm supposed to eat. So there we go. And I promised you this is a Saint Nectaire cheese. So even though this whole tray smells really cheesy, this one doesn't smell as cheesy. So one of these is the culprit. I love cheese, by the way. My favourite is like really strong vintage cheddar. But I really do like blue cheese as well. Cheese. I think I know why they're £7.50. That's lovely. So, yeah, really creamy. There's no bitterness to it, no chalkiness, no clagginess. There's some slight nuttiness at the back of the throat. That is a very nice cheese. Now, well, do you know your milder cheeses? I don't like mild cheese. And some soft cheeses can be really mild. But this has flavour. It is packed with flavour. That is a very nice, robust tasting cheese. For something that I thought was going to be a bit bland, that is far from it. I can only assume it's really expensive because like the proper French cheese is from France. Do you know what I mean? But that's Saint Nectaire. I like that. The flavour isn't overly strong and overbearing, which is probably why I don't feel like I need to have a drink to refresh my palate or anything. So I'm going to go straight on to the Morales. I'm not French, by the way, did you notice? Right, next one. Let's see. Thank you, Google. Oh, here we go. Morales is a pungent, washed rind cow's milk cheese from northern France. So Picardy, and Nord-Pas de Calais. I did do French at school on this. With a distinct square shape. Well, I ain't going to see that, I won't. Orange rind and creamy texture. So can you see the orange rind? It's the one in the middle. Can you see it? So that's the orange rind. Created in the 10th century, known for its strong aroma, yet mild, buttery, slightly salty flavour. Do you say anything else? Yeah. Apparently it was said to have been created in 962 by a monk in the Abbey of Morales. Okay, interesting. Oh, and it goes well with beer or coffee, which I haven't either. So yeah, it is a bit smelly. Right then. So texturally, it's a little bit, it's not as soft as the Saint Nectaire. It's a little bit more crumbly, but not overly crumbly. So it's broken in two, so I'm going to have both pieces actually, sod it. Right. That's a little bit sweet, you know, but not in a horrible way. And then you've got like a blue cheese-esque aftertaste. I should have bought more of these. That's lovely for a soft cheese. The taste on that is really nice. It's really unique. Yeah, it's really unique. I've not tried anything like that before. It's weird because it's not even mild. Because like to me, mild just means it's tasteless. But it's not like, it's nothing like a cheddar. Like it wouldn't be though, would it? But yeah, it's just got a lovely level of sweetness to it. Slightly crumbly, but not overly so. And a strange blue cheese-esqueness to it, but not as pungent to the blue cheese. It's really delicate. It's nice. I'm going to love these cheeses. I really wish I'd have bought more now. Oh well. I'm going to have some water. I'm not going to bother doing any cuts. Can't be bothered. Okay. Next one. So yeah, you've seen I've had that one. I've had that one. I'm now having the Forme d'Ambert. So let's see what Google tells me about that then. So, Forme d'Ambert is one of France's oldest protected blue cheeses. Ooh. Originating from the Auvergne region. I don't know what that word is. Made from cow's milk, semi-hard, creamy cheese known as a connoisseur. I can say connoisseur. I'm not that bad. It's known as a connoisseur's blue for its mild, delicate and tangy flavour profile. Subtle, sweet and nutty notes. I love my blue cheese. I like a lot of cheese. I don't like mild cheese. I don't like the ones that look like an eraser. Do you know what I mean? There's just like nothing to them. They're vile. I want flavours when I'm having cheese. So yeah, it's this one here. It's blurred, but it's that one now. So I'll just take a corner. There it is. It's really weird now it's open to the elements. It's not as pungent, the smells whatsoever. Well, I don't know which one was the sock. I think it might have been the middle one, the Morellas. Here we go, anyway. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be stronger in flavour. So, like the other ones, it's quite soft and squidgy. So it's creamy. It has got a nice flavour. But Connoisseur's Blue, it's very, very mild blue. Like, I didn't even get... I got more of a blue tang from... Was it the Morales? I said. It was, wasn't it? It's good. I'm having some more of that. I'm having some more of this formed on bear because that was quite disappointing. So I'm going for a bit which has got a lot more of the blue in it. So let's try. Like maybe some people like their blue cheese, but they don't want it overpowering, which then it kind of takes away from the rest of the dish and that kind of thing. But let's try this. That is better. That was better. I can kind of see where they're coming from. You got the flavour of blue cheese. But like some of the blue cheeses we had, like, whoa, they hit you. And I think they do possibly take over the flavour profile of other things that you're eating. Well, sometimes you want that, but maybe sometimes you don't. Maybe sometimes you want the mild, like the mildness of the blue. So it's a lovely flavour and you can appreciate it. And it's not really taking over. It's not being like a boisterous flavour or anything like that. Well, that's where it's coming from with that. So I can see why people do like that. Quick look, see if it says anything else, just briefly. So dated back over 1,000 years. Okay. A gentle blue cheese. Just like I said, less aggressive than Roquefort. With notes of earth, cream and a slight metallic finish. So yeah, like I said, it's like it's a blue cheese, but it's not like a boom blue cheese. It's blue cheese. Right, last one. So the last one is made from goat's milk. So if I just bring it up. So it's Croton de Chèvre. So it's a small cylindrical French goat's milk cheese originating from the Loire Valley. It's known for its intense nutty flavour. It features a thin rind, often with a blue or white mould. Ranges from moist, creamy and lemony texture when young to a firm, crumbly and earthy texture when mature. So which version have I got? Right, this one's a bit more hard to get at. Right, it's slightly crumbly, slightly creamy. Okay, I'm probably in the middle. It's middle-aged, grown middle-aged cheese. So it's probably longing for the days when it was younger. Then it's probably gone and bought itself a really big sporty car with its midlife crisis. You know, oh, do you know what? It's a little bit soft and stringy. They're not in a bad way. But when the cheese a little bit melty. Ooh, that's quite a strong smell. That is a very soft cheese, like nearly runny. Oh, that's nice. It's very bitter. It's got a right bitter kick to it. But that's what goat's cheese is like, isn't it? Like I like my goat's cheese with like a little walnut on top and like a nice balsamic vinegar or something like that. Oh, that is nice. I do like my goat's cheese. This is a really nice goat's cheese. So it's not chalky, it's very soft. It's very smooth. It's very flavourful. That is nice. I couldn't eat too much of it. I would need, like I just said, something like a little bit of a balsamic glaze or something, just to cut through it, because otherwise it's going to get a bit much. But yeah, you can definitely taste the nuttiness. Like the nuttiness is still there. Like you get that from quite a few goat's cheeses anyway. But that's a nice level of nuttiness and creaminess coming from that. There's not a bad cheese in any of these. They're all very different. They're all very distinct, kind of the same. Or just said distinct, different. But yeah, I should have bought more. But how was I to know? Like, I'm not going to waste. And hopefully some other people have got to buy these at £1.50 and realise how nice they are. Would I pay £7.50? Probably not, but I do understand why they are £7.50. These are very nice cheeses. Far better than like some of your generic supermarket ones that pretend to be fancy and they're not fancy. These look like they have legitimately come, well, they look like, I assume these have legitimately come from France, from the areas they say they're from, as opposed to like pretending to be. Like, do you know what I mean? Like with cheddar cheese, a million different types, but like I've been to Cheddar and the best cheddar cheese for me is at Cheddar, and like down at Wookie Hole and that kind of thing. For all these, they're very nice. I'm going to really enjoy these. Granted, I'm going to have to eat them soonish because the reason there's £1.50 because they go out of date today. I'm going to keep a lookout for these in Marks and Spencer's again to see if they're ever a yellow sticker again. This has been a really long video, so also I didn't expect. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching me trying 4 random cheeses from France for £1.50 to the £7.50. I've definitely enjoyed eating them and trying them. Should have some wine, shouldn't I? But I'll do that off camera. I'll enjoy these off camera with a bit of wine and some crackers and some other bits and bobs. But yeah, these are Boston. Really, really nice. I'm going to eat these off camera now. Not all of them. It's quite late in the day. And I'll probably have nightmares eating cheese before bed. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for persevering through the whole video. If indeed you have persevered through the whole video. I'll probably go back to biscuits and stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm like, find something random. Oh, I'll record that, that'll be good. And I did. So yeah, but anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. There's more stuff in the pipeline, but for now I'm going to love you and leave you. And yeah, to our bit. Au revoir, as I say.